Starseeds, welcome to your weekly reading for March 28th to April the 3rd. Okay, let's get started, Starseeds, and see where you're at this week. What is happening? What are the major themes? There's so much shifting happening, so many timelines collapsing, so much stuff sort of clearing and beginning all at the same time. Let's see where you find yourself. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. I appreciate your support so much. First card out of the deck is Homing Beacon. So that tells me that we're all tuning in. Like, we're getting signals, we're getting downloads, we're getting the information coming through. It's like a beacon. You're a beacon. You're receiving information and you're transmitting information this week. Take it easy. Be gentle with yourself as this is happening. You might be feeling suddenly sleepy. You might be feeling suddenly hungry. You might be feeling the need to be guarded to, protectiveness is coming out here. You might be feeling the need to sort of just step back a little bit from the external world to process what's happening. We have Vega and Lyra here. So, what's this one? This doesn't want to shuffle in. Community, yeah. Association of Worlds. This is a time here where there may be shifts in the community. I really feel like we're shifting and finding like-minded souls. We're finding each other. I feel like seeing beacon, protectiveness, and community makes me think of the grid, and that everyone is placed strategically on the grid to be a beacon for certain aspects, certain areas where where that light is needed. And that might be causing that might be causing a necessariness, right? This is a necessary. We see saving humanity. This is Cirrus energy, mission work. This is mission work coming in. So everyone is being sort of moved around strategically on the grid to bring light to different areas, for communities to come together. This is all about remembering purpose, remembering mission work, saving humanity. This is really about stepping into mission, your purpose. This is, you're receiving downloads this week, I'm sure of it here, to understand more about what you're specifically supposed to be doing in your area. I feel like this is very interesting. There are lots of things happening energetically since, I've been feeling it since the last full moon, but even since this whole year started. But it definitely feels like we're moving towards change. Thank you. We're moving towards some change here, Andromeda. We are definitely moving towards purpose, mission. So it almost feels like if you find yourself detaching from certain things that used to feel really like you were resonating with them, you're moving towards some balanced relationships and spiritual technology here on the bottom of the deck. And that might be bringing in some abandonment, which is fair because you're not going to be within the same communities maybe. You know, this balancing relationships is bringing in sort of this idea of having to exchange relationships, exchanging communities, moving around so that you're exactly where you need to be for the work ahead coming in. You're bringing things into balance. You might be feeling abandoned. You might feel like you're abandoning others, but it's really about protecting the energy within because of what's to come. Cirrus again. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through. Cirrus star blessing. So we're seeing that this is happening. This is happening this week. So you're getting a yes to keep going. Be seen, push through. It's interesting to see this because, you know, I got to say, I've been feeling this way. This idea that it's time to be seen. It's time. You know, and I wonder if that is resonating for you as well. Let me know in the comments below. We're getting some information to keep going here, even if it comes at the exchange of relationships and community here. Inner earth, base chakra, strength and security, laying foundations. Absolutely. This is the grid coming alive, and everything is moving so that it can be connected. I almost felt like a click, and then all of a sudden all the lights come on. You know what I mean? Like, it's like everything is moving into place. Everything is coming into balance, and we're protecting our energy right now because of this massive shift we're feeling. One more card. Really needing to push through any of this. Angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. Fear not, fellow starseeds. We're not alone. You know, that desire that we're feeling to protect ourselves could be coming from our ancestors, our team of light. They're there. They're holding space for us as well. So we are protected. There is the opening here of inner earth where we're starting to really, really tap into our own strength so that we can lay the foundation with our deep, deep roots into Mother Earth. Bottom of the deck, Gaia Gateway activation. Exactly. Learning experiences, wisdom transition, wisdom transmission, earth intelligence. So we're really being brought in to our mission. We're starting to understand exactly where we need to be activated, what relationships we need to cultivate, where we need to step back from some communities or relationships so that we can come together and hold space, right? To hold space, to hold the light, and to receive the downloads necessary to push through. And that all the while we are sort of, I feel like there is this divine presence watching over to reassure. Flower of life, yeah. Inspiration, awe, and dreams. Be seen, be heard, express yourself. Open it up. It's time. You might be feeling overly protective of your light right now, but now's the time to let it shine. Now's the time to be that beacon and to weave into that flower of life, that connectedness, to bring in, even through the dream life, through the imaginative life, where you feel that connection coming through. Yeah, there's going to be, this is such a funny, I love this deck. It's sort of got an interesting lightheartedness to it. Stalking, intimidation, confrontations, the Men in Black card. So this is a time where you might need to walk away from things. We see the abandonment energy here. This might be the time where it's like you're walking away from certain relationships, because let's not forget that we're all spiritual beings having a human experience. And within that experience, we're all playing a different role right now. I mean, the consciousness behind every role is the same. It's source consciousness. And so the other characters, if you will, being played by source, they're starting to come out too. And it's time to bring it all into balance. The bottom of the deck is the Lyran energy, strength, courage, and bravery. And Cirrus. I can't help but feel like, if my ear's itching, if this is resonating for you, that you may have lineages in Lyra or Cirrus, and Cirrus A especially. And this is bringing out the strength, the courage, the bravery, the artistic, and the creative honesty and integrity that lies within. So it's time to let it shine, my friends. Even if you're feeling like you want to protect, it is time to shine. Yeah, and then we see the Galactic Federation card also on the bottom of the deck, which is a time of collaborations, meeting, and community, which we saw here. So I feel like we are really tapping into the communities we belong to, and we're receiving information through our imagination, through our intuitive self, in meditation maybe. This is a time where we are really stepping into the role we signed up for. It's very exciting, but it's also can feel a little unsettling, granted. Let's get a card from, I'm looking for a certain deck over here. Let's get you some final words of encouragement on your week ahead here. Being strong, courageous, and brave as you're being seen. And you know what's interesting is that this is the first week I have felt like facing the camera for doing readings, you know, and it's the first week that I have felt like doing daily readings. I really felt guided to start doing the daily collective readings. I felt guided to abandon my previous format and to just face the camera. And so it really is a time to be seen, to push through any limits or ceilings that we may have imposed in our ego, to push through that. Here's the card that you received, Starseeds, and it's the integration card. I just, you know, this whole reading has been very interesting. Integrating the true self into this space, and to hold space, to be seen, and to find our communities, to balance out the relationships, so that I really feel like this is the grid. This is about where you are in the grid and connecting to the base chakra so that we can be activated by Gaia. Gaia is turning on the switch. It's just up to you to ground in. Wherever you are in the grid is where you belong. You know what I mean? Integration. It says here, release worries, commit to your well-being, be patient with yourself. You are growing, let go, breathe. And there are the messages. They're going to be in reverse, unfortunately. I apologize. But this is really a time of sort of take it easy this week. Take it easy. You're going to be receiving a lot of messages. You're going to be needing to sort of get ready to be seen and be heard, and to start feeling those upgrades coming in from Gaia to activate you, to turn you on. Right? You're connected to the grid. You're exactly where you need to be right now. And it's time. Gaia's turning us all on so that we can start to be seen, to be heard, to raise the frequency. That's what's happening this week, you guys. Allow yourself to feel open to your artistic, authentic, inspired self. However you receive your guidance, your information, however you connect with the ancestors. It is time. You know, I didn't even look at the tarot cards. I didn't even look at the tarot cards. Let's look at the tarot cards. So we won't call that your final. Well, we can still call it your final guidance, but let's have a look at the tarot cards to see what they have to say. That's so funny. Okay, may as well have a look. Woo! Hanged Man. So trusting the timing, trusting the knowledge, right? The hangman has tied himself to this tree of knowledge, and so have you. By being here on the contract that you're on, by the agreement that you're here, you're just waiting, you know? Divine timing, trusting, receiving the information, shifting your perspective. High Priestess, of course. Your divine connection, the divine feminine connection. So we're really tapping into our intuitive self to receive that information, to trust it. We're setting ourselves free. We need some self-care this week, though. Be gentle with yourself, as all of these cards have indicated. Being gentle with yourself to let that artistic self free, without the ego, without anything telling you that there's a ceiling or it's not possible. Grounding is important this week. Really feeling grounded, getting ready. Knight of Cups coming in here with this new emotional delivery. I feel like you're gonna, any empaths out there are gonna be getting a big download through the emotions. We see the King of Pentacles in reverse, telling me that the confidence that you may have right now is low. And that makes sense. I feel like there are energies around here that are intimidating and confronting, and that's why we're seeing this message of being courageous, right? We're seeing this Lyran message of courage, bravery, and strength, because right now you might be feeling like you're tapped out of courage, bravery, and strength, you know? And so now more than ever, it's time to sort of let go to receive, let go to receive, and to trust, and to be expressive. Right? To be expressive and to be open and proceed to receive all the lessons, right? This is it. It's time to do the work. 8 of Pentacles. It's time to do the work you're a master at. So you've done this before. You're a master. There's the World card. It's time for this cycle to, it's happening. Like, this is it. We're closing a chapter. We're closing a cycle. We're starting something new that's completely based on this collaborative energy that we're all receiving. Strength again on the bottom of the deck to remind you that you can overcome any obstacle here, Starseed. And that, I mean, this is it. This is why we're here. It's beginning. I mean, I guess our concept of time as humans makes it feel like it's just beginning, but it's been in motion since, I mean, forever, really. And now we're starting to see a shift. I feel like the community is coming online, and it's time. It's time to shine your beacon, my dear starseeds. Okay, now I'm going to leave it at that. I can't believe I almost forgot the tarot cards. Okay, my dears, we'll see you next week for another reading. Thank you so much for joining me, liking, watching, subscribing. I appreciate your support on the channel so very much. Sending you so much love and light, starseeds. Have a good week.